So the idea really came about when I was teaching in the Bronx. I was teaching first grade at PX 69, and one day after school I was getting a haircut, and one of my first graders walks into the barbershop, plops down on the couch, and just kind of stares out the window, you know, just with this bored look on his face. And the whole time, all I'm thinking to myself is, he should really be practicing his reading right now, because he was my student and I knew what his reading level was. And so I really wished I had a book, a children's book that I could give him, but I didn't. And I thought to myself, you know, someone should put little reading spaces for kids in barbershops, so while they're waiting, you know, they have fun books to read. The barbershop is really a cultural center in many communities. For some boys, the barbers are one of the most stable male role models in their lives. And for boys who may not have a father, you know, who's in their lives, like, the barber is that guy. And so for barbers to have an opportunity to encourage young boys to read, it really means something to be coming from barbers. I think that when children have access to great books, they have access to positive reading experiences very early in their life. The books themselves and the experiences they have around the books is what convinces them that there's this whole big world out there waiting for them to explore. And so for me, you know, just creating positive reading experiences, providing the barbers with tools, resources, information that they can use to help support early literacy in the barbershop is really what, you know, Barbershop Book sees as the work that we're doing.
On day 4 of Hope Week, Yankee players, along with Bronx-born rapper Fat Joe, joined Alvin at a local Harlem barbershop. They came bearing books and jumped right into story time with the elementary school kids of Promise Academy.
And when you read books, it opens up the whole world of things. You learn all kinds of things you may not even knew existed. And that helps you to be free to do whatever you want to do.
Not only did we bring books, we brought something else. Alvin, on behalf of the Yankees and the Steinbrenner family and all the kids you're helping out, this will hopefully help get more books and more spaces and more barbershops. So,
growing up in a barbershop, you know, I'm always here with, you know, my kids and my dad and my grandfather. You know, it's awesome to see that he has to give the kids the books and do something productive while they're sitting here waiting for their family members to get a haircut.
I think Alvin does an amazing job of showing that reading is fun, and, you know, if you can get them started really young reading children's books, as they get older, they'll want to learn more, and they'll want to learn about the presidents or, you know, animals in the ocean or whatever it might be, and that's very important.
I grew up not too far from here in the Bronx, and every chance I get to come back and talk to the kids and motivate them and show them that anything's possible, man, is very important. They need to know that. It's so much hopelessness that we got to bring hope to them.
Don't play with your food.
I think it's just cool, the whole concept of coming to, you know, get your haircut, and while you wait your turn, you actually get to participate in some reading activities, and, you know, it just makes it fun, and, you know, keeps the kids knowing that, you know, education is very important.
The fun moved down the block to Harlem Children's Zone, where over lunch, the children got to discuss their favorite books with their new friends. They received book bags filled with goodies and were told they'd be joining Alvin later on that evening at the Yankee game, where Alvin would be throwing out the first pitch.
My emotions have been through the roof. That's where they've been, in the sky. I mean, first the kids, amazing, laughing, we have fun with the read aloud, and then to be here on the field with all these amazing players and just being celebrated for the work that I love to do so much, it's just really great. These are the type of experiences that really stick with you. You know, like, they'll never forget the time that they came to see the Yankees play, or the time that they read that book in the barbershop. So I'm just glad that I can be a part of creating that type of, you know, memorable moment for the kids.